Welcome back to another crash course video on government and politics. I'm Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez, and today we're going to be talking about the New York Times versus U.S. landmark Supreme Court case and their ability to publish classified Pentagon papers. As I was saying, during the case, the United States cited the Espionage Act of 1918 prohibiting the right of free speech when necessary. Because the government felt that they were being bullied by the New York Times and the Washington Post, because they were sharing their deepest, darkest secrets. The New York Times defended themselves by saying that trying to prohibit their publications violated their First Amendment right. So this is how it all went. I'm just saying, maybe the New York Times and the Washington Post shouldn't expose us like that, because it violates the Espionage Act. How can you say we're violating the Espionage Act when we're just exercising our right of freedom of the press? I just want the government to support my dream. I'm ruling that you guys suck at being friends. And government, shame on you for not practicing your own constitution. After hearing all of the arguments, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that the newspapers had the right to publish the material because the First Amendment does indeed state that no federal law can be made abridging the freedom of the press. Thought bubble. Oh, wrong one. Thought bubble. Thought bubble. Thought bubble. Thought bubble. Thought bubble. Thought bubble. For real this time. The Vietnam War was already frowned upon a great deal by all of society. The population felt that with the war's end nowhere in sight, we were consistently wasting the taxpayer's dollar. America revealed its heavy opposition towards a military draft through multiple protests. We just wanted our boys to come home because we were able to witness the uncensored information through extensive television coverage. That's right, government, uncensored. Civilian deaths were occurring, and our society was not in favor of it. Thanks to Daniel Ellsberg, who worked in the Defense Department, we were able to slap down the executive branch and reveal that the Johnson administration systematically lied not only to the public, but also to Congress. The U.S. secretly enlarged its bombing attacks without reporting it to the mainstream media. With a maximum sentence of 115 years, all charges were dismissed, and Ellsberg was awarded the Right Livelihood Award in 2006. Thank you for keeping us informed, Ellsberg. And Espionage Act, you were only intended to prohibit interference with military operations or recruitment, not to limit my knowledge of the truth of our nation. Thanks, Thought Bubble. Do you hear that? Oh, I think it's time for the mystery document. Constipation. Wait, what? Oh, wrong page. Freedom of the press in the United States is legally protected by the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. This amendment is generally understood to prevent the government from interfering with the distribution of information and opinions. Nevertheless, freedom of the press in the United States is subject to certain restrictions, such as defamation law, a lack of protection for whistleblowers, barriers to information access, and constraints caused by public hostility to journalists. International agencies rank the United States behind most other Western nations for press freedom, but ahead of most Asian, African, and South American countries. I wonder who could have wrote that. Oh, my teacher told me not to ever search that website. Why am I eating celery? Oh, you're probably wondering why this is so significant. Currently, all the press comes out with is stuff like how Kanye made Taylor Swift famous. But we do get people like Edward Snowden who, like Daniel Ellsberg, leaked classified information from National Security Agency in 2013 to once again reveal bad government secrets. In this case, Snowden did violate the Espionage Act of 1917 on 2 counts, but still received a bronze statue in Fort Greene, Brooklyn, New York City. Why don't I get a statue when I leak my friends' secrets? Anyways, this Supreme Court case is so significant because it revealed to the people that the government wasn't keeping the best interests for the public, and a further hatred towards the Vietnam War grew. But, most importantly, it secured Americans' civil rights and expanded freedom of the press, limiting the government's power to interrupt that freedom. Sorry, Nixon. I guess resignation was the best option after so many failed attempts. Now, it's time to see what you really learned. 1. Who stole the secret documents on the classified Pentagon papers? 2. What act did the government try to say these news sources violated? 3. What was the final decision? And now, for you. If you were a part of the Supreme Court, whose side would you be on? Miss Green, back to you. Hey guys. Oh, no, I don't want to do it, but I want to do more. As I was saying, during the case, the United States cited the Espionage Act of 1918, prohibiting the right of free speech when necessary because the government felt that they were being bullied by the New York Times and the Washington Post because they were sharing their deepest, darkest secrets. Oh. The New York Times defended themselves by saying that trying to promote oh my fucking god. I'm stupid. After hearing all of the arguments, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3. I knew that. Wait, how? Oh, I didn't know I was gonna bounce.
What do you mean?
We'll
talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
That's my text client.
Go
Go to the back door, Maria. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Oh my god.
Ready?
How long is this gonna take?
No, like 3 seconds.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Gosh, I thought you.
Stop it and record it again.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Wait. Time out. Are you still putting on that side? Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. What was that?